Scientists just found something terrifying inside human brain tissue, and it's already too late to avoid it. In 2024, researchers at the University of New Mexico published a landmark study in the journal Nature Medicine, and what they found inside human brain samples collected between 2016 and 2024 stopped the entire scientific community cold. Microplastics. Not just traces. Not just hints. The concentration of microplastic particles found in human brain tissue was approximately 15 times higher than what was found in the liver or kidneys. Let that number sink in. 15 times more plastic in your brain than in your organs that are literally designed to filter toxins. Your brain has become a plastic collector, and it happened silently, over decades, without a single symptom. So how did we get here? Microplastics are fragments smaller than 5 millimeters, and nanoplastics are even smaller, often invisible to the naked eye. They shed constantly from plastic water bottles, food packaging, synthetic clothing, and even the air inside your home. A 2022 study published in Environment International found that humans consume an estimated 5 grams of microplastics every single week. That is roughly the weight of a credit card. Every week. Going into your body. For years, scientists assumed the blood-brain barrier would protect the brain. This is one of the most selective biological filters in nature, designed to block harmful substances from entering your most vital organ. But nanoplastics are simply too small. They slip through. A 2023 study from Bragança Polytechnic Institute in Portugal demonstrated that nanoplastic particles can cross the blood-brain barrier within 2 hours of exposure in animal models, accumulating in brain tissue and triggering immediate inflammatory responses. The inflammation piece is critical. When plastic particles lodge in brain tissue, the brain's immune cells, called microglia, launch an attack. But microplastics cannot be broken down or expelled. So the inflammatory response becomes chronic. Chronic neuroinflammation is directly linked to accelerated cognitive decline, increased risk of Alzheimer's disease, depression, and neurological disorders. A 2024 analysis published in Toxicological Sciences found that people who died with dementia had significantly higher concentrations of microplastics in their brain tissue than cognitively healthy individuals of the same age. Now here is the part that should genuinely alarm you. This problem has gotten dramatically worse in a very short time. The New Mexico researchers compared brain tissue from 2016 to tissue from 2024 and found that plastic concentrations in brain samples had increased by approximately 50% in just 8 years. We are not reaching a plateau. The accumulation is accelerating. So what can you actually do? First, switch to glass or stainless steel water bottles immediately. A 2020 study found that a single plastic water bottle releases millions of micro and nanoplastic particles into the water, especially when exposed to heat or sunlight. Second, reduce consumption of ultra-processed foods that come in plastic packaging, as the plastic leaches directly into fatty food products. Third, invest in a high-quality water filter certified to remove particles smaller than 1 micron. Fourth, and this one surprises most people, vacuum your home frequently with a HEPA filter vacuum, because a 2021 study found that indoor dust is one of the most significant sources of microplastic inhalation, contributing up to 30% of your weekly plastic intake. The science is early, but the trajectory is alarming. We are the first generation to have measurable plastic concentrations in our brains, and right now, we have no medical procedure to remove them. Your best weapon is reducing future exposure starting today.